All right, sorry for the delay, ladies and gentlemen. We're back on the One with Stroll to Experience show. We have two of my guests here. One of them was just on here not too long ago. She just went on a trip, came back from Canada, and now she brought her friend along, and they are doing an event in May. So for promote awareness of mental health. So I want to welcome back Miss Camilla Williams and introduce everyone Miss Tiffany Williamson. How y'all doing, ladies? How you doing today?
We are good. I'm great. I can't complain.
I'm fine. I can't complain. We're excited. It's a nice day today.
Yesterday, it's a beautiful day outside. How was y'all week? How was y'all ladies' week?
My week was working, kids, some few nice days. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
My week was a work. I just wanted to share the live that we're on. My week was work, and more work, and more work. But I did take myself out to eat last night.
Oh, where'd you go?
I went to this Liberty Point. It's some like rooftop restaurant on the Columbus Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
It's like basically hidden somewhere, but the food was decent. I had a salad and some chicken. I felt like I was really watching. I felt like it was like last minute. I couldn't decide where I wanted to go. But I'm trying to get myself more into self-care.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That's so important.
So I'm trying to date myself more, dress up for myself, and just
that's right.
date myself.
Yeah, so before we get into the events that y'all both doing May 27th, I want to ask y'all, how did y'all connect? How did it connect, and how did the idea for May 27th came along?
So we pretty much, for this particular event, we pretty much came together with this. We met working together. She started wanting to build her business, which is It's Minds Movement, which is a nonprofit organization. And I was on a journey with my own business with a women's group, Boss Mom Stay Fit, which the fit is for fearless, intentional transformation time. And so for this event, we just put something together in reference to mental awareness for the month of May. Also, just the whole open mic thing, just to let our hair down a little bit, be a boss mom and a boss babe, to stay fit, and more information in reference to the organization that Camilla has with It's Minds Movement.
Let me just say for disclosure that she told me that we was having this event. And I'm saying this when we get there. Like, the only reason why that this is happening is because she was like, well, we having an open mic event and you hosting. And I was like, well, okay. And that's basically how it started. But I'm a poet as well. I like to do poetry. I love the poetry environment, and May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So we just want to raise awareness on mental health, the way that we use art to release and take care of our mental health. Show more of like what we're doing as like separate businesses. Yeah, we're friends, co-workers. I feel like I've always wanted to hear what was your version of how we met, because I feel like I got like a blur. I mean, obviously we were co-workers, but how we started like really connecting or whatever. We've been like sisters.
Yeah,
for
definitely.
The past,
I think we just were sisters right from the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were.
I feel like when we were working together, and I feel like you just started working in, and I think that it was the day that I left my ex that burnt my face, and I came to work with my face looking all crazy. And I think she was the only person that like kept on talking to me, but like talking to me like you don't see like my face all blistered up and all this and whatnot. And then like, we really became like sisters. And I think everybody just wanted to be sure that we didn't have to, extend more than what it was.
What you mean?
When I got burnt in the face with my ex, a domestic violent situation. I came to work with my hair was like all over the place. I had a blister. And
I remember that, and you looked like you were all over the place, and I just wanted to talk. I didn't want to ask no questions.
Yeah, she kept talking to me.
I just wanted to talk. I didn't want to ask questions, but I knew myself. I was like, she seems out of it, but that's what the whole boss mom stay fit and boss babe stay fit. Fearless intentional transformation is all about. Like for my group, for my women's group, it's just about uplifting and supporting one another and just coming together and being like-minded as well, and creating a space to where we can be vulnerable and speak on some of the things that we do have going on without judging and without gossiping, and also sometimes learning to just listen and not say anything. So, I stand on that 100%.
Building sisterhoods. Because I see that she is like really firm on that when it comes to like supporting other women in business and collaborating with other people when it comes to business and just wanting to see other women, especially Black women.
And family is very important.
I'm just the auntie with the no kids, and I pick them up if they need me to, and drop them off if you need me to. That's just who I am. They're the parent people.
Well, no, I mean, don't say it like that. I just feel like when it pertains to us with our friendship, our sisterhood, and our businesses, I just feel like I should always include you or include whatever it is, that my niece has going. I just think that it's important. Whatever the Philly Jones has going on, it's just important to include it because even though we have separate businesses, we still all sisterhood.
And support each other. Absolutely.
And I believe what y'all doing is excellent. So my question is, we have a lot of groups that talk about support one another, but why is it so hard to do it? Why is we think it's blocking Black women to come together? Because a lot of women have the same intention. They have the same intention of doing it, but when the time comes, they are scared to do it. Or sometimes women don't know how to be quiet and let the other person talk, and let them be vulnerable, and let them be in a safe space. Because there are some people are not safe spaces because you just want to be vulnerable, get anything out there. You know what I mean? About analyzing, criticizing. Let me get out here so I can lift all this stuff that I'm dealing with or he is dealing with. Because that's a lot of times that a lot of women are scared. They are scared to get the help they need. Or what do you think is blocking that from them doing that?
Well, for me, okay, so I'm on a journey myself. So, Boss Mom Stay Fit has been building for 4 years, right? Mm-hmm. And in the past, I want to say the past 2 years, I have really been on my own journey. And with me being on my own journey is giving me more insight in reference to cultivating Boss Mom Stay Fit and what it really is. So, especially for women my age, where we talk about the 40s. So we done been through some things. We have children. We done been married, not married, still married. Mm-hmm. But now for what I see, because I was married for 12 years, and now being on my own and raising children, what I see is like we're all into building. We want to build ourselves back because we lost ourselves, whether it was in the kids, whether it was in the marriage. So we all about building our own selves up. Everybody is not made to be business women or get into this bag, but the bag is just building yourself up, having self-care. And we need help with that because even with the kids, like I'm now learning, even with my children, just making sure that they're eating right. Because we're so busy into building ourselves, building businesses and doing this, that, and the third. And these kids is acting certain ways in school and we're so quick to, what is the parents doing? Mm-hmm. These kids is weird. They doing their own thing now. But what I also realize is though, even with me, I have to make sure that these kids, my kids is teenagers now. They don't care about eating in the morning, but I have to make sure that they at least eating toast before they go to school, because I don't want your teachers calling me. I don't want irritability. I don't want tiredness. I don't want this. So I think that, again, let's not beat the moms up. I mean, we know it's some that's, but we're not beating them. It's not about beating the moms up. It's about building a community to figure out how we can fix it.
Right.
What we need to do. Mm-hmm. So that's just where I'm just at with it in reference to building. So, in your question to how we can start, knowing that it's not easy and knowing that we're going to fall. And even though they say a habit takes 21 days, it probably takes 41 days before you even get it together to start the habit. So, again, it's no judgment zone.
Right, exactly.
I feel like women in general have a hard time with creating a sisterhood, because generally a lot of women, and I'm just going to speak in reference of Black women, because people like to put us in a box as to like how we do support each other. They say it's like crabs in a bucket, whatever. But I feel like what she was saying, like most people are on their own journey. And I feel like the biggest issue is that we all have a little voice in our head that tell us that we can't do something that we know is for us. And it really helps when you have sisters or people that's like sisters around you that's going to call you and be like, every time she called me on the phone, I know I'm going to like, I just know no matter what mood I'm in, no matter what the situation is, I know before I get off the phone, I'm going to get a good laugh. We both going to get a good laugh because we both equally goofy. But I feel like we are genuine and authentic in a way that we support each other. Like we actually you got to give your sisters room to grow. You got to, and she has me by some years, so I'm basically like her little sister. So sometimes she'll come at me and I'll be like, whatever, you're not the boss of me and stuff like that. But that's sisterhood. And I personally used to always admire, I call bromance. I always admired the way like men could like really talk out. Like, and most men don't, but like I've been around men where like they have a real bromance and they talk things out and they shake things up. They may even fight, but they still really brothers at the end of the day, and they're not kicking each other back in, they're not spreading each other's businesses that they told in confidence to other people. They're not doing messy stuff like that. But a lot of women are, like they say, why most women can't be president, because we're emotionally driven. But when it comes to sisterhood, and that emotional driven piece is saying that, oh, she don't really care about me, oh, she don't, and those are just like little voices. But like when you are who you are, you have your tribe, you have your people, then like you don't have to worry or think about those types of things. Like when she's having events, even if I'm not gonna stay, I know I'm gonna help her set up, I'm gonna help her. I'll make time for my sisters. Like you gotta be genuine in like everything that you do. And I love sisterhood. I love like being able to like call up people. I don't need to spread my personal business. I just know like right. With her, like just like in general, I just know if me and her on the phone, I know that even if I'm not talking about whatever is going on with me, I know that I'm gonna get a good laugh. That's gonna make me feel better.
That's whatever. You make me goofy. And can I also say this? One of the things that really just made me adopt Camilla as like, yeah, this is my sister, is because a couple of years ago we were talking about doing some stuff together, and all of a sudden she wasn't getting any phone calls from me. I wasn't answering my phone. I was feeling however I was feeling. I was going through something and I was depressed. I was just completely just going through something. And at the time, in my mind, I was thinking, well, like I knew that we were friends, but I was like, dang, I wonder if she's going to be done with me. She's not going to trust me. We're never going to do business together. She won't think I'm playing, because I was just really in a bad place. But when I came out of it and we just started talking about business again, it was just like we had just talked about it yesterday, and that just really just made me just grew like a more love. Like, yo, this is like I dig her. Like, this is my friend.
We got a sis man.
Yeah.
So yeah, the event May 27th. So
May 27th.
So, what do you want the person that's coming to the event to gain and leave it from this event?
To feel like it's a safe space to talk about mental health. I will be hosting, so I will be touching on mental health. I do have a poem called Anxiety in Me. I'm very transparent. I've always been a transparent person. But I want to make it a safe space to talk about mental health. I want people to know more about the organization and what we stand for and what we do and who we are in the community. I want other people, other creators or other artists to be able to come together and feel that same safe space that I felt when I first came to Philly and I started doing open mics and I met Quinn Fierce. Say, hey girl, you got your out. But and when the way that the poetry community, that I guess from what I know, how it makes me feel in Philadelphia, I want to, if I'm going to do that for myself or like as whatever, I want to be able to create that same safe space and atmosphere and know that like, even if we decided not to have it at our house, they know that they would be looking for the organization to have the open mics. And wherever we go, they'll follow and whatever. But I just hope that that I'm able to host and give a great experience. People are fed. We have our refreshments.
Yes.
And, you know, and it'd be a good night.
Okay. So, we already know it's going to be a great event. We're going to speak to the sisters already. It's going to be. What's next for both of y'all, or even together?
So we are both planning on keeping the open mic going. So we're going to be doing future events as well. For one, because we do want to keep mental awareness, like we want to keep that going. As far as for me, I also want to keep the health and wellness part going of it. So that is something that we're going to be doing in the future. And again, giving poetry artists the platform to be able to speak. And furthermore, as far as business for me with Boss Mom Stay Fit, again, I have resources. If you go to my Instagram page, which is I am Boss Mom Stay Fit, or to Facebook Boss Mom Stay Fit, I have resources on there for parents and children, mental health resources, as well as entrepreneur resources. I have a lot of things on there that I have got already on there, as well as I'm working on. So just resources in reference to just helping moms and other women.
Yeah, that about said it. Yeah, we definitely plan on keeping the open mic going. Moving forward in the future, we're going to be doing more panel discussions. We have LGBTQ Pride Month coming up in June. So I'm looking to collaborate with Pastor Clarence. Oh my God, Pastor, please forgive me. Well, I can't think of his because I always call him Pastor. But at True Life Church, I can't think of the whole word out the road, which is so rude of me. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Charge it to my mind, and I literally just woke up like 2 hours ago, and I didn't have coffee. So I'm looking to collaborate with him with like doing a panel discussion for Pride Month. I'm looking to have an open mic there possibly, and find a way to continue having the open mic going, having a panel discussions going, doing the community events. I want to consider the car wash. I say it every year. We had a ball the last time, so we just looking to continue to put our name out there and be there for the community.
And also, it's my movement. You do have space volunteers for the youth, right?
Right now, yes, if they want to take over social media, absolutely, they can definitely do that.
Okay.
So I need somebody to be able to create the post, and which if people has been on our social media, you notice that we haven't really, we don't really post too much no more because I was the main one that was doing it. I have volunteers come and go, but I need someone consistent. So yeah, I'm always looking for volunteers when it comes to the social media. And when we hosting other events, we're always looking for volunteers.
And I just want to say one more thing. So also with Boss Mom Stay Fit, look out for, we will be having ladies night out maybe every 3 months maybe. We did do our first one, that was last month. We did our pole dancing, which was fun. We had fun. I mean, we all about letting our hair down as well too, because a lot of us, we work hard and we just need to have fun. So look out for that as well. I'll be putting some more announcements in reference to our ladies nights out.
All right, last question. Where's the event going to be at, and how people can join y'all for that on that night?
The event is going to be at Our House Culture Center. It's on Germantown. I don't know the actual number, but it's literally on the corner of Germantown and Johnson. It starts at 7 p.m. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. If you want to go to I finally created just like a simple URL, which is imm.eventbrite.com. I'll post it in the comments and everything for when we're done. But the tickets are available on Eventbrite. You can also go to the event from our website as well, from the events tab. And if you click on a flyer, it'll take you to Eventbrite. To be able.
Vendors available.
Vendors, yes, you need vendors.
So if you're looking to vend, we do still have a few spots available. We are looking for, again, this is about mental health and wellness, health and wellness as well. So I do have a few vendor spots that are available. So if you are looking to vend and you have I think we need like candles, oils, all holistic things, books. Yes, we're looking for authors, health books. You can reach out as well on Eventbrite for
somebody do like crystals and waist beads.
Yes. So you can email bossmomstayfit.com. You can email me and I will reach out to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
That sounds like a good voicemail.
Was that a voicemail?
That sounds like a good one. I'll reach out to you as soon as possible.
I will.
Ladies, I want to first of all thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank
Getting
you for
buzz.
having us.
You're definitely welcome. Getting buzz about the event. I value mental health as a black man, and due to what's going on in our communities and the importance of mental health, and having our kids know about mental health now in our community. So especially at 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, know the importance of that. So like I said, May 27th, our Cultural House Center, 7 p.m. Support these ladies, support the great women they are doing, raising the cause, raising the awareness of mental health. And you'll be a vendor, please contact them as well. They're doing some slots as well. I know a couple of offers that will about mental health, so I can see I can get them on there. One more thing, I want to ask Boss Mom real quick. I asked the question up there already before the last appearance. What do you do for self-care?
What do I do for self-care? So what I do for self-care is I read up on things. I study. Just in reference to how to cultivate this whole thing called self-care for me, because self-care can be going out, self-care can be treating yourself to an ice cream cone, but for me, when I say reading, I'm learning new things in reference to how to eat, how to prepare, because I'm not really with the meal prep thing. Like I can meal prep, like I'm a weekend meals prep. Again, stay on Boss Mom Stay Fit Facebook page because I have some recipes. But the eating every day meal prep thing, I can't really do that. But I got this new thing called weekend meal prep, and that's for if you're a mom with kids. because we gotta get to getting, and sometimes they don't eat, right? So let's make the breakfast probably Friday night if you got time, and we'll talk about that. But yeah, so what I do for self-care is just this is the first thing that I just learned. I stopped doing things that disservice me. That's my first self-care. If it's not working out for me, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be a part of that relationship. I'm not going to be a part of that conversation. I'm not going to be a part of that project. So right now, that's where I'm at with it. What doesn't serves me that's my first step to self-care.
That's right. It would serve you. Let it go. Keep me holding on to it. Ladies, Camilla, Tiffany, thank you for being guests on our show. We really appreciate it. Definitely, we will definitely promote it on our end, your event, or our ends throughout the month of May. You know, just to gain awareness from it, and I was spread word to people that I know that may need to volunteer that day and volunteer social media. We want to event that day, so just let me know the cost and fees for all that stuff, so I can let them know. So, ladies, I want y'all enjoy the rest of the Saturday. Enjoy this nice weather. Take time to breathe. Take time to reflect and be thankful, because you should be rewarded for your hard work.
Absolutely.
Have a good rest of your Saturday, everyone.